Okay, welcome back to another episode of Your True Sons, brought to you by the Players Lounge. I'm one of your hosts, Kevin Rutland. I'm here with Jeremy Macklin and Sean Witherspoon. We're going to get right into it, man, discussing college football. We finally have the two teams who will be playing for the College Football National Championship. Took a while, but I don't think anybody at the beginning of the season picked these two teams to finish this high. Or did you? J-Mac, I'm going to start with you. Did you pick from week one that we would see Miami and Indiana playing for a national title?
I knew that both of those teams had the chance to be pretty good. I think
Mm-hmm.
Indiana last year, it kind of took everybody by storm a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think Notre Dame beating them how they did. I thing that we don't a lot of people don't remember is that game was in South Bend, so like it was a
Yeah.
little, I'm not a big fan of those games being played at home. If you're gonna do it like that, then play all of them at home for the higher seed.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew they were going to be good. And then Miami, we knew that, there was talk about the U being back. That was kind of this offseason talk. And I know throughout the season, I had them as the number one ranked team on my list before they took those two L's. But if you asking me before the season, would I have picked them to win a national championship? No.
Spoon, what about you? Did you have either of these teams finishing 1 and 2 and being in a position to crown themselves national champion?
I did like Indiana last season. I knew they, returned quite a bit and had a shot this year. But I can't say I had them. Now, last week I had them when I picked them, but I did not have Miami. So I'll give Miami their flowers as well. Just I think Miami made a big splash by going out and getting a very expensive quarterback according to evaluations. But he has really put on, and I was very impressed with him in that last game. Obviously, we're impressed with Mendoza at Indiana. I think it kind of
Good
lines
match.
up. It kind of lines up for two quarterbacks to go out there and show what they can do. And I think it's going to help Carson Beck a lot. I think it's going to help both of them. Whoever wins the game, I assume they'll get the name called in the first round, but who knows, man? But I think it's going to be a good one.
So is Indiana that good, or is Oregon just weren't that real this year? Because this was 56 to 22.
Yeah, Spoon said it best in the chat. He said 28 points off turnovers. That's hard for anybody to overcome. So,
Yeah.
first play of the game, you throw a pick six. It just kind of sets the mood.
That was crazy.
More kind of looked shell shocked after that. Right, turned the ball over twice, lost two fumbles. I think he threw another pick too. Or no, am I tripping?
So. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just tough, man. And now, granted, like you picked a bad time to not have a good game. You know what I mean? But like, I don't think things could have gone any worse for Oregon, and it's just unfortunate that it happened to be in the semifinals.
So what about Miami? What about their win leading up to this game? Like, is Miami real, or are we kind of, is this some type of, is it fluky, or nah? Miami just got a good squad and they're making it work.
This what I think. If I could start first, I think their defense is elite. I think their defense is elite. I think their team toughness is elite because anytime you can control the clock and run that football and take the ball away from the other team's offense, especially when you know that the other guy is dealing over there, then they have a plan, they're sticking to it. But I do think Indiana has the edge because I think Indiana is just playing ball. It's not like, oh, guys, we got to go out here and keep the ball from them because we're scared of them if they have the ball 13 possessions. They gonna score half of them or something. I feel like Indiana's just going out and executing, and I see the way Miami won both of their games so far was with ball control, toughness, and the defense led. But I just feel like this team from Indiana just played. Two tough teams. We look at Oregon, and maybe they don't look like an SEC team just because of where they are geographically. But when they play people and you watch them play, team speed is very prevalent on offense and defense. They're running, they're hitting. They look like an SEC team. I think they're a lot. They had a great season. Like they lost the game in an ugly fashion, but they had a great year, and I think they'll reload. That's what they do. But I just feel like Indiana is operating on a high level against blue blood like type of teams that you can expect them to go out and have a lot of confidence playing. But Miami, hey, nobody more confident than the U. Just think about it. There, you look at their rich history, all the great players that come from there, the vibe on the sideline. But I live in Atlanta, and when I tell you the Hoosiers took over Atlanta, hey man, it was real out here. I think it was like 80-20 in that stadium, man.
Yeah,
Rough.
yeah. Well, look, let's talk about that game. It's going to be played in Miami. It's a storybook inning for the Canes. Is it even possible for them to lose this game in their backyard? What do you think, Spoon?
It's got to be possible. The way Indiana's operating, I mean, nobody gonna be pulling for Indiana. I feel like everybody's gonna
No
the
one.
U's back. The U is back. The U's at home. The stage is set for them to go in and handle their business, but it allows Signetti to give his team the perfect narrative.
Yeah,
Let's
it
go in
does.
their house and grab the remote and turn the channel and kick our feet up on their lazy boys.
Yes.
And nobody in the world believe you can do it, guys. So I think that
Yeah.
gives them the edge to go into their backyard with all the hoopla going on, all the parades, all the Prime 112 gonna be popping. You know what I'm
My
saying?
goodness.
King of Diamond Monday and live on Sunday. All that is going down in Miami.
Trick Daddy
Indiana
gonna be
kind of
there.
ride
Uncle
under the
Luke. Yeah.
radar. They got those great performances, but they can kind of ride under the radar and go out and play a sound football game and try to spoil it. But if Miami wins at home at Hard Rock, hey, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Gotcha. J-Mac, what do you think? Are the stars aligning for Miami to have a national championship game in their backyard? Is it just meant for them to win this game?
I mean, yeah, you can believe in storylines, but I think you got two really, really fascinating storylines going on right now. Just with what Indiana's done the last 2 years and what Miami's done this year. Miami this year was team hot, took two bad L's, hot again, was about to miss out on the playoffs. All of a sudden, last vote comes in, gets in the playoffs, goes to College Station to win, right? Beats, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
they got a pretty good one thing too. So now and then Indiana just here comes the team that was a program that was worst in the NCAA in a couple 4-5 years ago, right? And now look where they are now, man. That coach is a hell of a ball coach. Um, you know, I think it's gonna come down to which style of play, right? Like prevails, right? I think Miami. This is it's something about their toughness. It's something about their ability to run the football. I don't think they're gonna turn the ball over like Oregon and like Alabama did. All right, like
No.
so. My big thing is like or go forward on their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, calm down.
Miami ain't got to do that. You know what I mean?
No,
Because
they
they play
don't.
like
Yeah.
Spoon just said. That's an elite defense. That is the best defensive front that Indiana's gonna see all year, right? Can they get after the Q? Right? Can they be disruptive? And like so we're gonna see. But I don't know, man. I like what Indiana's doing, but I'm telling you right now, man, it's something about like the physical toughness of Miami right now. Like
Yeah.
it's something
Yeah,
about
yeah.
like what they're doing, I think in a ball game like this, we're like, hey, we're not gonna hide what we do. We're gonna run the ball at you, right? And I got a veteran quarterback that this is his 7th year, right? This is his 7th year, right? He's been around football, right? I trust him to go out and put the ball where it needs to be. They ran 8, 9, 10, 11 tunnel screens, like so. It's not like that's just an extension of the run game.
And
It is,
that's
yeah.
why I think they could be in trouble too, though, because like gimmick plays, breaking tackles. I didn't see Indiana missing no tackles.
Well,
And for
Good
I
point.
don't think those aren't gimmick plays. That tunnel screen's not a gimmick play to me. All it is. It's not like I'm running double reverse pass or
That's
toss
more my
sweep.
speed right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They run it so well, and they put the ball in Tony's hand right away. Bubbles, jet sweeps, reverses. To me, like that's just telling you that hey, here's what we do, here's what we are, right? I don't have to wow and amaze you with what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna line up in this formation. I'm coming right at you. Can you stop it or can you not?
those are gadget plays. I don't care what you say. Reverse, tunnel
I don't
screen.
I don't think
You can
so.
call them extension. You can call them a bubble is extension to the run game. When you got guard pulling this way and you running tunnel screen back this way to divide the defense, and he break 3 tackles, I think that's more of a gimmick play than just like
But
our bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
but when you run it 8, 9, 10 times in a game, Frank, I'm not pulling gimmick plays out 10 times in a game. And it's the same thing. You feel what I'm
If you
saying?
can't
It's like
stop it.
for me, that's part of my offensive game plan going into the game.
When I look back at the Ole Miss and when I look back
But
at the game,
stop reading guards.
I
I'm
feel
a
like
pause point. You want to read your linebackers want to read guards? Stop reading guards.
well, we definitely gonna read guards and then we gonna react to the ball too. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
Like
I'm
Like it's
you
saying?
football,
get
yeah.
you get
And,
paid
You
to
go
finish
read
on the
guard.
ball.
and then Tony gets
Yeah.
that ball in his hand. Next thing you know, he's looking at the back of his jersey.
That's true, but I saw broken tackles. I saw
Okay.
broken tackles, and I saw the worst tackling team in the SEC be exposed. That's what I saw from that team. I do not think that those guys that transferred in with Signetti
Mm-hmm.
are going to allow Miami to break those tackles. I see what's his name, Fisher, the linebacker number 4. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
man, they knocking it down. I feel like if they're not able to if Beck's not able to drop back and beat him like he beat Ole Miss on that last drive of the game, then I think it could be long for Miami too, because they're sound, man. They so sound and they out physical everybody they play right now.
So look, I had a question. Have these two teams, whether it's from the head coach or from whoever is constructing these rosters, have they figured out a blueprint on how to win in college football? Let's get veteran players. Let's make sure we have a veteran quarterback who can lead us the whole way. I mean, you got two guys who were 22 in Mendoza, and then Beck is 23 years old. Is this the key now to winning it all in college football?
You got to get with the times. You
Yeah,
got to
I
get with
would
the
say so.
times. I mean, it's just prevalent. If they're going to allow you to go out and do what these teams are doing right now, if you don't take the same precaution, the same due diligence with building your roster, you're going to look like Clemson. And now Clemson's trying to get back in there and like, we got to get some portal. We got to get these, So I
Yeah.
just feel like the coaches have done a great job with the rules. They've done a great job of making sure that their roster is experienced. And at the quarterback position, that is going to be something that's going to be huge going down the stretch of that game.
Definitely.
There's a coaches convention going on right now. Somebody hopped on stage and said, I can't go out there with a team full of 18-year-olds and keep my job and feed my family. He said those days are done.
Oh my goodness.
And
Great
like
point, man.
that's the realest thing I've heard in a very, very long time. Like
Because you
I
can't.
can't do it. You can't. So like, okay, you mean to tell me, do I take an 18-year-old that I got to develop, or do I take a 22-year-old that has been to 3-4 programs that played in the Big 12, played in the SEC and the ACC? You know what I mean? That's what it is. Or hey, he played in the top FCS program. He went to a Big 12 school. Now he's at LSU. Like that's what they're doing now.
Yeah,
I
I think that's the key to success.
I agree, but you still got to comb through the bushes. You still
Yeah,
got to send
absolutely.
them. You got to
Yeah.
send them to go check out these players. Because when I look at Tony, he might be 17, 18 years old. He got a chance to be the best player on the field. So it's like, hey, certain guys,
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
certain
yes,
rules, right?
yes,
But yeah, you
yes,
can't feel
yes.
the
But
team of young guys out there and think they're going to be able to go out there and make sure that you can keep your job 4 or 5 years. I mean, it's going to be rough.
no,
You got to get with the times. You got to hunt. You got to hunt.
your
And those
Jeremiah
veteran
Smith
guys,
still exists. Tony
yep.
still exists. Like, but also in today's age, that's why Lacey can be behind a stable of running backs, and all of a sudden he's leading the SEC, well, second
Boom.
SEC in rushing.
Second, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it's
So essentially,
NFL
are we
free
saying
agency.
that development is still kind of happening? Just maybe not at one school?
It's at your lower schools. It's at your D2s, FCSs, Group 5s. The reason why Lacey got to Ole Miss was only because he was that heavily recruited out of high school. If this was 3 years down the road and you
Yeah.
haven't played, he's not going to Ole Miss the second year. You haven't shown anything. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like that. So I have a question, and I'll also throw my opinion on this too. If Indiana wins it all, is that bad for college football? I think yes. We don't want to see Indiana win it all. This is not their sport. We don't want to see Indiana take over college football. That's not good for the sport. I won't watch as often if that's the best team in the conference. I won't watch anymore.
I think
You're gonna miss some good games then, brother.
Yeah, I think
right.
I think the days of teams winning back to back are just gonna be so much harder now. Like this might be Indiana's year, but I guarantee you, dog, like somebody else next year is gonna be the Indiana of this. Like it's just
I don't know.
it's so spread
Man,
now.
Indiana
Now
got this
check
thing
this
in the
out.
chokehold
It's number
right now.
2 for
Check
Indiana.
this out. Check this out. Check this out. No, it's not though. It'll be number one.
But I'm saying it's his second time getting to the playoff.
In the playoff
Who
back-to-back
cares?
years, that's
Ohio State
considered.
was just there.
That's
It's all
like
the
an
team that
era.
was just there.
That's
See
true.
what I'm saying? Oregon was just there
Oregon was just
back-to-back
there.
years. Hey, like so, like
Yeah,
is that what we working? Are we trying to win the thing now? You see,
Trying to win it
Texas
all.
Tech didn't say, "Hey, we made it, guys. Great." No, they went out and paid $4 million for a quarterback.
Which we will get into next. Keep going. I'm sorry.
See what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just saying, like, I think the days now Indiana with the coach, with his personality, it seems like the culture that he's built. And now I just heard Mark Cuban. All he said was they are happier now than where they were at this time last year. He's their donor now, and that's all he said. Like, ain't no telling how much money's about to be
Oh, it's about to
going in
get
there to
scary.
Indiana.
And it's gonna, as long as that coach is there, if the NFL don't come calling, you're gonna be seeing them boys in the Big Ten championship for the next 3-4 years. I just feel it. They're gonna have an opportunity to be right where they are now. And I believe that other kids are watching them right now and looking at
Yeah.
those stats of those older guys that are getting the opportunity to lead that team. They're looking like, man, they better stop BSing over here because I'll be in 680 on DMs.
So no, Indiana
hold on,
is a portal. Go ahead.
Real quick. The thing that I do not like though about it all, and this is why being a high school football coach and Spoon being on the high school football scene, is you're getting kids now that are kids that have to redshirt as freshmen. And then with the calendar and only being one transfer portal window now, like you have to hop in the portal before you even get to your spring to show where you've developed at.
Yeah.
And you saw it a couple of times, these kids hopping on Twitter and being like, I was forced in the portal, and they're true freshmen. Well, you ain't even let them get a year. Like you can't even.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where like I'm not just running plays off a card. Like, hey, let's call the offense. Let's see how I fit. Let's see what I can do. So it like that's a part of the game that like I wish that college football got a hold of because like it's not fair to these kids, man. It's not fair to these kids.
Matt, you should be protected with a shirt on.
Yeah.
You got a shirt on, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I ain't had a chance to do nothing, man. I could have
Nothing.
been, I didn't even come in at, how some people come in a semester early or beginning of summer. Maybe I got there like Kevin when you got to Missouri, right? Like right as camp was starting. Like, I mean, man, what can you even do to show what you can? You kind of red shirt. And you don't. And then these people forcing you into the
Yeah,
portal.
that's crazy.
That's insane.
They're saying now they won't even take you unless you can early enroll sometimes.
Goodness.
There's schools that won't even take you right now if you cannot early enroll.
So there's a DB that came out of my high school, last name Sanchez, who played at Ohio State this season. He graduated early and was actually on the sidelines, suited up. He couldn't play, but for Ohio State's bowl game last year.
Yep.
And he was
that's the thing now.
Just left high school. Like because once you enroll, you can start getting paid. So why would I wait and enroll, after I graduate high school in traditional time in May? I'll just graduate early.
I'll tell you why. It won't be more money. It'll just be your money stretched out for a longer period of time, as opposed to what it'll be if you come after school's over.
But you get it now.
That could be a reason. Say it again.
I get it in December over waiting until May.
Yeah, you do get to it right away, but I'm just saying you're still gonna get all that money if you can just focus on being able to afford lunch at school and go to prom and run track and do basketball. You just do what you've been doing.
Yeah.
But it's
just
the parents.
Stay the course.
Parents are pushing these kids to it, and they don't know what to do with them funds. No way.
Sports is hurting. Like this is hurting multi-sport athletes. Like it's a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah, you can't even play nothing else, Mac.
Yeah.
Dude, I talked to a high school track and field coach who told me, he was like, hey, look, man, you get your juniors, and that's the last time you see these kids because most of them play football.
Yep.
And he was like, but they're not running track their senior year. They're going to college in December. And I get it for the players, but track and field team, what are you going to do? High schools, you run with your freshman, your sophomore, and your juniors. And after that, you got to try again.
Hey, as a 38-year-old man who did all this stuff that we talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seen it from every level, 2-star to first round pick. First round pick to NFL vet, come back on a 1-year deal, for the
Yeah.
last 3 years of your career. Like, do not, to the kids, do not grow up too fast, man. This is like, enjoy your last time. That's one thing I took from you, Kevin. You was like, I was like, man, Kevin ain't come here. He ain't pull up in the summer to try to be a true freshman or nothing. Like,
Nah.
and when I saw the look on your face, you was totally at peace with that. Now, it was a different time, we know, but
Man,
you was
Yeah.
Kevin
totally
was
Yeah.
at peace with
tripping.
it. Kids need to
No.
Kevin
stay
was
their
tripping.
ass in
Stop.
school.
Thank you,
Kevin was
Spoon.
tripping.
Thank you. No.
They need to
Coach
stay in
Jones told
school.
me.
And then,
Stop.
hey, if I would
Yeah.
say quarterbacks, get your buddy in early if you can, because you know what you got to do. But
That's
Kevin
different
didn't
for
even
them.
like ball. He's a
No,
bad
stop,
example.
stop.
Bad
Wait.
example.
Hear my story. Coach
I got
Jones
you.
came to me and told me, he was like, hey, look, you can come in the summer like everyone else might do. I mean, might come, but that'll be your last summer you ever spend at home if you want to stay at home. You can't give a 17-year-old that option. I don't even understand
Hey,
why
but
y'all
here's the
went.
deal. Here's the deal, Frank. I love the message. The problem is if you don't, you miss out on opportunities. Yay! Everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason, and I believe it. Like
Yeah.
great, but like you miss out on opportunities if you don't.
but
If
you
you don't
also
pack
you
yourself
also
up and say, "I'm gonna say peace
well,
out
look how
prom,
old
peace out graduation, peace out Valentine's Day, peace out Easter."
facts,
No
but look,
prom?
look how
No
old these
prom?
dudes is. You go in there and get some grown men, and they
Yeah,
sit you down, and you don't want to play football no more.
yeah,
He done put
yeah.
pauses
You're
on you. He got 6 years of eligibility.
right.
Now what you gonna do? You like, man, there's some real stuff here. And
Yeah,
now you
yeah.
ain't validate that contract you signed with them and got you there early. They seeing more film of you. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just think you
Yeah.
want to be more well-rounded, enjoy your experience, and where whoever love you, that's where you go play for, man. You make the school go, man. They gonna go get the other people cool,
Frank,
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right
I
now, you
love
can
that.
because you're in the coaching world. You become a coach in one of these institutions, you're gonna be telling them kids, man, get your butts over here ASAP.
Well, that's because that's what I'm gonna do, right? Like, yeah, I need to get you here so we can get it going.
Yeah,
But what I'm
yeah.
saying is this place don't run without y'all. And as much as they want to go to the veterans in college football, like the Tony story,
Mm-hmm.
man, that kid, I ended up watching some stuff on Netflix. Not Netflix. He needed a Netflix show, but his dad played at West Virginia. And I saw him as a young player playing quarterback on the internet today. And his
Mm-hmm.
dad was running routes for him. Like it was pretty cool. I guess his dad's name is Antonio Brown. Played at West Virginia, but he was out there working with his dad, man. I thought it was pretty cool. But he was such a young kid, and I understand like why he's so good because he was playing
Mm-hmm.
quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But he was small, Mac. He was
Yeah.
small, but I mean, he had all the gifts of those type of athletes that have the ball in their hand. That like Kevin at North Shore, they put the ball in his hand. Mac, you ain't play
Yeah.
quarterback now. You don't know nothing about that.
Oh, yes, I did. I played a
Oh
little
my,
quarterback. Started a couple games.
And on varsity? No,
What
you
my only
didn't.
start? My only start. I came in mop up duty in Park against Parkway South. My only start. My only start. We won 14-0. I was 10 for 21, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
okay, it makes sense then. It makes sense. It makes sense,
Hey,
man. But I
somebody
just
find these stats and
And
publish
my
them.
pick. And my pick came against. It was a Hail Mary in the half.
it don't count, huh? You had to get it
Yeah,
up.
don't count. Had to get
He
it up.
threw a pick six. He lying. I don't believe him.
No, I
Hey,
did
look,
not.
Mac, you hit on something earlier. I kind of want to get back to it. You talked about Texas Tech and
Mhm.
paying the quarterback from, oh my goodness,
Seriously,
uh,
Cincinnati.
from Cincinnati. And
Yes.
you think you said it was $4 million?
I think it was 4.5, 5 mil, something like that. I think.
In that range. And then you talk about Ole Miss and their quarterback looking for his 6th year of eligibility, and he's already signed a deal that can get him up to $6 million. My question is this, dog. We all played in the NFL, and we all got to see the difference between college and the pros, right? In my opinion, when I got to the pros, I felt like you lost the camaraderie you had at the collegiate level. And I'm wondering, is it because people are getting paid? How are teams in collegiate football having the same camaraderie, being legitimately friends with one another, enjoying their teammates, and you're making so much money?
They're
Is there
not.
anything? They're not friends, are they?
Yeah,
That's
they're
crazy.
not.
They're not.
So it's different, and like this is where like it's changed, and it doesn't mean that all change is bad. It's changed for whatever the state the NCAA is in now. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever friendships you create, whatever like it's just that's just what it is now. It's not like we were. back in the day. Like there was something that popped up, and it's not even just from getting paid, right? It's just the ability to be there 1 month and be gone the next month. Like,
That's
you know
what
what I
it is.
mean?
It's not
So
the money. That's what it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
it is. You know what I mean? So it was something that was trending on Twitter, and it was a picture of Mac Jones coming in as a freshman and then as a fifth year senior, right? And
Yeah.
just the transformation of his body. Um, and they said these days are gone, and they just are. And so I think that um, you can't fault the kids because this is now what we're living. Uh, I mean, it'd be just my thing is it'd be just like kind of how your friends are in the National Football League, right? You kind of the guys you come in with, you cool with, but if they
Yeah.
leave, depending on how close you got, you might stay in contact, and then
Maybe you don't.
you might have an old vet that you keep up with, and then you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So I think it's probably more like that than anything, you know.
And I think so hats off to the coaches who can make that work. It's hard to win like that. Just like it's hard to win in the NFL because you're not dealing with people who are going out and legitimately playing for one another. I'm getting paid to do this, and the guy playing, next to me or opposite of me might be gone tomorrow. So I do my best for me, but am I really playing for each other when I have the ability to leave when I want to leave or to say, oh, this contract isn't good, I'm gonna sit out? Like these things I think that's kind of ruining or tainting the game at the collegiate level.
Yeah. Frank,
Hey,
let me make it. You got it, Frank.
go
Let
ahead.
me one comment.
Go
So
ahead.
here's what I think. I think that we've all played football, right, in the National
Mm-hmm.
Football League. We've been on teams where, hey, I'm here for my money, right? We've been on teams where, hey, I'm in for my money, but like, yo, I'm trying to go win. I want to be a part of something special.
Mm.
Never in the history, at least that I've witnessed and I've been a part of, did those teams where there was a bunch of selfish individuals who were just playing for money won anything. So I do believe that the teams that win, even now in college football, like you have to care about who's around you, what it is. Like for me, the teams that won the National Football League is when that vet did take the young guys underneath their wings
Mm-hmm.
and teach them that. I've heard horror stories of vets telling young guys the wrong thing on purpose so they wouldn't come in and take their job.
Mm-mm.
I've heard stories about no
That's crazy.
somebody we know personally, right? Was one of the main people that did that. So like it's all type of crazy things, right? That go on. Like so never has any of those teams won anything, is all I'm saying.
That's true. What you got, Spoon? What you got?
I think I was gonna ask a question about the portal again, right? Because the
Mm-hmm.
timing. Okay, I remember now. It was one of the running backs for Oregon
Yep.
who was in the portal but was playing in the game. Like what? How does that work? Are you? What if you get hurt in the game? I know some people ain't signing you. You get hurt, so you in the portal, but you're still inclined to play for Oregon. How you guys feel about that? Like I thought that was kind of weird. Like I don't know if
It's so
it
It's
weird.
seemed
gotta
like
be that's gotta be an agreement from the player and the school, player and coach. And like I think that go but like I like that, Frank, and I get it. Like you hop in the portal and like, hey, if you get hurt, you may not have an opportunity to go someplace else. Luckily the young man didn't get hurt. I think it was Jay Harris. I think he
yeah,
signed
that's
with
he
Kansas
just signed.
State.
Yep, he just
Um,
went over there.
but like to me, like that, like yo, like I signed up for this. We're in the playoffs. Like I'm gonna be there for my guys. Like I want to be a part of this, and like I
But see,
like that.
I think it opens the door. I think it opens the door for like schools to make a rule. Like you get in that portal, but I tell you what, we need you while you still signing us. We need you. So ain't no missing out on this
Yeah.
game because you going
Yeah.
to the portal. I just kind of wanted to know like how that. I guess I could
I'll
maybe do a
be
little
honest with you.
research on it, but
If J Mac, if we are teammates and you hop in the portal while we
I don't
got this
want you here
run
no
going,
more.
I don't want to speak to you.
But Rut,
Find a
sometimes
new
it's
roommate, dog. We're not friends
sometimes
anymore.
You missed that
sometimes
block on
I'm not in the
purpose.
portal by my decision though. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes like they're pushing you into the portal. You feel what I'm saying? Like here's the deal. Like, hey coach, like I'm running back number 3. Like what you see? Hey, I see you as being the third guy. I appreciate the honesty. Hey, I think it's best that you might hop in the portal. Like here it is. You see what I'm saying? Like
So
sometimes it's
then,
situations like that.
I'm going to advocate for all players who are being pushed into the portal. Come out and speak up and say you've been pushed into the portal. Otherwise, I'm looking at you like, yo, what are you? I don't want to play with you if we're teammates. I'm not playing
But,
with you, man.
but me and you play in Jacksonville, right? And I get you, we don't have another game, but like here I am, hey, coach, I want 10 a year. They only want to give me 8.2. Like you gon' if there was another game, am I not supposed to play like in the playoffs? Because like our contract talks deaded and I know I'm gonna be a free agent.
Yes,
You know what
you
I mean?
don't play.
Oh man.
I'm gonna bench you because I told you I give you 8-5, and you want to, you're trying to stick me up. You know what? Go over the middle now, right to Ray Lewis.
Right now. But no, I think that's it's understandable. So okay, I'm not gonna play. Why would I risk it?
I
And
just
now
thought it was
my
odd.
value
That's
is
all.
hurt.
Because
It's
in the
odd,
league,
Spoon. It's
in
very
the
odd,
league,
not in my opinion.
in the league, you're on contract and they can start taking your money from you. So like that's
true.
I don't think that's going on right now.
I mean,
It's
that's
coming.
just what college football is, ain't it? Like the college football
It's
is the
coming.
league before the league. Like that's just what we need to. They need to go and make it like that. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to see trades. I want to see a deadline, like trade deadline, portal deadline. Like you can leave during the year and go help somebody. Like I want to see it all. Like don't just play. Don't just halfway do it. Do it then because
I love that
we
mid-season
doing it.
moves. Oh,
Mid-season moves.
Can't do that, man. Like, bro, you're still going to college to go to school too, man. You can't like come
Mac.
if that
Mac,
NCAA sports,
Mac, school first, football second.
NCAA, they
You knew
athletics. They need to they need not be associated with academics there, like at all.
I'm not mad at that.
No more academics.
Listen. For so long, we thought that going to college, and it still is, going to college as a football player is the only way to make it to the NFL. And that's cool. But now let's just say now we're just playing semi-pro ball, and that's just what it is. And you're just affiliated with the M on your helmet or the Oregon with the O. That's who you're affiliated with. But you are a semi-professional player, and I'm okay with that. So you don't have to. You matter of fact,
the big thing.
Stop. You know what? Cancel class. I don't want to see kids go to school anymore.
Yes, they already say the presidents. Hey man, leave it alone.
We said it last week. If I'm paying, let's say, Chamberlain, if I'm paying them $6 million, you think I'm gonna let them flunk? I'm not let them flunk nothing.
That's a good point. There's no way.
Schoolwork's already done. Yeah, like I'm not gonna let you.
But
remotely close being eligible to like.
Look, I think you make you make it an option. You make it an option. Some kids may want to go to class still, but I don't think it should be mandatory anymore. Make it an option. What's the Mizzou just got Simmons from Ole Miss, the original starter.
Ooh.
He is technically, he's got 2 years left, but he's a grad transfer. I think he graduated twice already. So hats off to you, brother. You want to go to school, you want to tackle some things in the classroom. I'm all for it. Education is very important. I don't want anybody to think, oh, Kevin is saying don't go to class. No, I'm just saying give him a choice now. I'm here to make money.
I'm with you.
Maximize
if
that.
You are a grad transfer, you've already graduated, it should be optional. I'm with you. 1,000%.
It should be optional when you come on campus.
Undergrad, no.
Not undergrad, but grad.
You're getting paid. Grad. You're getting paid.
I'm with you.
That's why it's so tricky. You're getting paid. It's not amateurism no more, man.
It's over. Look, who was it for the NBA years ago? I think Jennings, who left high school and went to Europe first instead of going to college. Just cancel it out.
Well, let's start at European League then.
They got him. They got him.
But it's not the major feeder to the NFL.
Ain't no such thing as a major feeder to the NFL except for the NCAA.
That's what I'm saying. Keep it, but just don't make these kids go to school anymore. They are semi-professional players. Everybody's auditioning to make it to the league. You're paying them already. And I just don't really understand. I don't understand why there's any type of hoopla about, what about the education? Stop it. It's over. That is over. I transferred 5 times in 6 years. I'm not looking to learn. I'm looking to find out the best way I can play this game.
I hope we got some future geniuses in our future then.
Listen, I don't need if you plan on being a future genius, put that football down. Put that football down. Because right now you are a semi-professional athlete. That's what you're doing. Not a student anymore, man. You learn these plays. If you really want to see, and now I can justify putting you in the portal if you come in your red shirt, because I'm like, well, all you doing is playing football anyway. Go get in the portal. I like that.
I mean, they justify no matter what, even if when they got macroeconomics, they still justify it.
But I look at you and I'm like, oh, you're wrong for that. But if you come in as a semi-pro player, it's like, oh, all right, bye. You're here to play the sport anyway. I don't care where you send them. Send them down, you can send them up, send them laterally. It doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it. That's how you do. You go in because you cut somebody, they go on waivers. You go in there and you suck, right? Be 129 out of 129. All of a sudden, you get first pick at all the waiver wire. Next thing
Yes.
you know, you the powerhouse.
I love that. Hey, that's actually not a bad idea.
You got to just get your paper up
You
so
can
you can
get
afford
first dibs in the portal depending on how bad you were the previous year.
I like that.
And I own the rights to the top 10 portal transfers. Those are my picks. I want them, and nobody can.
It's wild, man.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Let's make it a draft then. Let's draft.
Make it. No, hold on. Now you're getting out of hand. There's too many players. Too many players making a draft. I'm just saying.
Month-long draft. You got 125 team, but month-long draft. Come on.
6,000 players, Mac? No.
You got to draft. Let's draft.
I'm just saying,
dog. I mean, what we doing? What we talking about, man? Like,
just remove the school aspect because people ask all the time, are they getting education? No, they're not, unless they want to, and that's okay right now because they're about to pay this quarterback $6 million. It's okay. We go to college to get paid to make money one day anyway, and then just beat you to the punch.
Did you go to college to be able to make money for a longer period than the average longevity or the average lifespan for us being football players?
Okay. Well, let's do it like this then.
What you got, Spoon?
Football is what you're studying, right? So now you can work in that football field. If that's behind the scenes, front office,
yes.
Is that scouting, is that coaching, is that officiating, is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but all the other
studying
stuff,
football.
you're taking away from your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? By staying up late crunching, trying to get ready for that Mac.
What are we doing?
You say Mac Econ, micro
economics. Look, you're studying football, and I'll say you have one other mandatory course, and it's some type of financial literacy. That's all you got.
That's the best thing you can do.
That's all you need, man. I don't need to go sit in Psych 101 for all the psych majors. I don't need that. I don't need a capstone course. You can keep that too. My capstone is the college football playoff. Did you make it? And how well did you play? Did you get an A? Did you get a B? Did you get a C? Those are my grades. Let's go ahead and talk to the commissioner. Where's the NCAA? Let's make a call.
You want to make calls? You want to email them? True Sons email.
We need to email.
On behalf of your True Sons, we think you should make some changes.
He gonna write you back with ChatGPT.
No,
we considered it, but no.
You have some big long lines in it.
Look, man, before we go,
bold letters,
all caps. Before we go, I need predictions on the score for the national championship game. Miami versus Indiana. If Indiana wins, it will be bad for college football. But don't make that face at me. Who do you have winning, and what's the score prediction, J-Mac?
Can we talk about how I predicted the correct winner in the Miami Ole Miss game and the correct score?
No, we don't want to give you that credit.
Ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
Yeah, let somebody else recognize that.
If you ever want to know what a hater looks like, look none further than these two guys.
Yeah, Mac did hit it. He hit the nail on the head. What was the score? 31-27?
31-27. I said Ole Miss at first, and I was like, you know what? I'm riding with Miami. Been riding with them all year. And I'm riding with Miami again.
Oh, what's the score? Let's go.
This is where I'm conflicted, right? Because you get Indiana that scored 38 and 56. Miami scored 10.
And then 31.
And then 31, right?
No, they went 24 and then 31. But 10 was versus A&M. But the last two games, yeah.
Okay. So I am going to go. I think Miami needs to probably score in the 30s to win this football game. But I don't think that Indiana has seen a defense as good as Miami's. Probably all year.
Indiana's
except for the one they practice against.
But you ain't we ain't practiced against each other since the spring for real.
You
2 days early on. 2 days.
Gotta get a little good on good now. You know, hey, we got.
I'm gonna
Hakeem
go.
Time up.
I'm gonna go 30. Just 38 points. A lot of points for Miami. Jeez.
Especially when they only give
A lot
up
of
11
points.
on the year.
I know
It's a
that's
lot
a
of points.
lot of points, man. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 27-24 Miami.
27-24 Miami.
Ah,
27-24.
27-24,
If
man.
Miami wins, it's gonna have to be a lower scoring type of game for me. I feel like somebody gonna have to be in the teens if Miami wins. But I ain't going Miami winning. I'm going Indiana for the championship, and then they gonna
Yeah.
party in Miami. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback is from Miami. His dad played with Cristobal. That's gonna be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Indiana's gonna score 28. It's gonna be 28-21. I got a 7-point victory, and if they wouldn't have got them 28 points against Oregon off of them turnovers, I think they probably would have won by like 7 points. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm rocking with them again. 7-point win, 28-21 in Miami.
You know what, man? Indiana is picked by ESPN. They have a 68.3 chance of winning this game. But I just don't think the analytics can measure the U playing in front of their hometown. There's no way Miami loses this game. It's absolutely no way.
9-point underdog, and there's no way they lose.
I just don't. Look, man,
It's a lot
call
of
me
ways.
over. The stars are aligning. I think college football needs Miami to win. I think this game being played in Miami is just set up. So I'm going to take Miami, and I'm going to take it in some wild fashion. Give me like a walk-off field goal. Give me, I actually like that score, Mac, 24-21, but I don't want to copy you too, you know what I
I
mean?
said 27-24. You can go 24-21.
Oh, then perfect. Give me Miami,
I'm
24-21, walk-off field
28-21,
goal.
Indiana.
Carson Beck drives them down the field late in the game. They kick it 37-yard field goal to win. Miami walks off into the sunset, man. Go down to the beach. Everybody needs to live after that. That's what I'm picking Miami. Anything else before your True Sons log out, man? Anything else?
Man, watch number 3, man. Watch number 3 toast them corners, man. Cooper Jr. 13 tutties on the year, 41 tutties by the quarterback, 6 picks. Man, number 2 defense in the country. Man, come on, man. It's over with. It's over.
It's over. All
I'm
right,
telling you,
all
bro.
right. Well, look, your True Sons once again brought to you by the Players Lounge. I am Kevin Rutland here with Jeremy Mack and Sean Weatherspoon. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you guys next week.